So today I want to tell you 7 prayers Satan hopes you never pray. These 7 prayers Satan wants and hopes you never pray. The point 1 is that the prayer of obedience. Satan hopes you never pray for your obedience and you never follow the God's obedience. He wants you disobey the word of God and you disobey every single word of God. He never wants you obey the word of God. When we see in the scriptures, Genesis chapter 22, verse 1 is the Lord, I am here ready to obey even when the cost is high. Help me to trust your plan. Obey all else. This prayer is hated by Satan because it embodies complete obedience to the Lord. And the point number 2 is that the prayer of guidance. Satan hopes you never pray for your guidance. Satan wants you never pray, God guide me your plan. He wants you to distract you for your destruction in every situation which is in your life. When we see in the scriptures, chapter 31, verse 11, here I am the Lord, ready to listen and follow your guidance in my life. Even in dreams and visions, Satan hated that prayer. Satan hates this because it invites prayer and clarity and counteracted his confusions. And the point number 3 is that the prayer of answering the call. We see in the scriptures, Exodus chapter 3, verse 4, here I am the Lord, ready to step into the calling you. Have for me, even if it seems beyond my ability. When you pray this, Satan hates because you are relying on the grace of God. And Satan never wants to pray of that prayer. And the point number 4 is the prayer of responding to God's voice. We see in the scriptures, 1 Samuel chapter 3, verse 4, is the here I am the Lord. Speak to me because I am the ready to listen and act upon your word. This prayer is hated by Satan because it opened the heart to divine communication and spiritual connection with God. And it awakens Satan's ability to influence your life. The point number five is that the prayer of willingness to God. The prayer of willingness to go. When we see in the scriptures Isaiah chapter 6 verse 8, the reason is the here I am the Lord, send me. I am willing to go. Whatever you lead for your glory. These prayers are very important and very good. God liked these prayers. He admired these prayers. So, whatever you lead for your glory, Satan hates this because it reflects a reading, readiness to serve and it fulfills God's mission, contradicting his desire to keep you pacific, passive. That the point number six is that the prayer of yearning to a difficult task. When we see in the scriptures Acts chapter 9 verse 10 is the here I am the Lord ready to obey even when the task seems daunting or dangerous. Satan hates this prayer because it shows your willingness to follow God's plan even in the most challenging situation, which frustrated his plan, which frustrated the plan of fear and confusion. So that the fear and confusion is from Satan's side. He always confused you and you always feel